In the name of Allah, I hope everybody is fine and everyone is okay here. Today I am going to talk about job interview. The reason that I have chosen this topic, this is my favorite topic. And all I want to do is to know about job interview and to understand other people as well. What is job interview? Can job interview change your life? Is it very easy or very tough? It's a very big question that a lot of people have got doubts that it is very stressful, it is very difficult, complicated, and etc. Besides that, some people believe that job interview is very easy. And I'll tell you the reason that why they are so good at this. First, let me tell you what is job interview. Job interview is a meeting, exactly a conversation, in which the employer asks some question from the interviewee or from the job applicants. Why do they ask some question from them? Well, because they want to know, the company wants to know whether it's an organization or company or employer and etc. They want to know about the applicants, whether they are the right person for their company or not. Next, job interview exactly is a conversation between perhaps two people, perhaps a group of people, and etc. Now, let me tell you the exact image or the picture of job interview. Job interview is a kind of competition. It's a kind of match. As we have a lot of cricket teams and they play against each other further to win all the matches, at the end they have got a final match. When they win the final match, this team is the best or this team succeed. Now, in job interview, the same we have perhaps two people, perhaps one interviewee and a group of interviewers as we have. The interviewer asks some question or different question, perhaps stressful questions from the interviewee because their mission is to find exact people, to find those people that they deserve and they have the capacity, the ability to be hired. Now, let's compare the job interview with a cricket game or match. As we have one batter, perhaps he or she throws the ball toward the batsman. What the batsman mission is to hit the ball and to make score for his or her team. And the bowler mission is to out the batsman and to kick him out of the team or out of the situation. Now, in job interview, the interviewer mission is to get you stuck and to make you stressful, to make you down. But your mission is, if you are one of the interviewees, to answer the questions bravely using non-verbal communication, the body language and etc. If you are good at communication, verbal communication, in the speaking, the conversation, but if you are weak in the non-verbal communication, your feeling, your emotions, and as well as your gestures of your hand and etc., you are not a good applicant. Keep in mind that everyone needs to be hired if he or she has the non-verbal communication, the body language and etc. Now, let's talk about the types of job interview. It has got several types. Perhaps some of them are common. Common job interview types are panel interview, one-on-one interview, and second interview as well. They are so common and everyone knows about it. Now, what are the less common job interview types? They are group interview and as well as phone interview, stress interview, working interview, and stress interview, and etc. So today I'm going to talk about the one-on-one interview. What is one-on-one interview? One-on-one interview is an interview between only two people. One is the interviewer and the next one is interviewee. But keep in mind that this type of interview looks very simple for the job applicants, but it is more than what they think about. They think it's very simple. Exactly, it is not. Because this type of interview is very convenient for the employers or for the interviewers because they are comfortable. They're not going to see more than two people. One person they could see during the job interview. So let me tell you 5 tips for navigating or for handling, controlling the situation of the one-on-one interview for the interviewee or for the applicants. First, avoid making constant eye contact. Do not stare at the interviewer all the time because it makes you stressful. It makes you nervous. You get it? Now, the second is, if you made these mistakes, perhaps your mission is to look at the forehead of the interviewer. There is only one interviewer in the one-on-one interview. If you get stuck, if you become nervous, you should constantly look at his or her head. So now, it's okay if you are looking at him a lot, but keep in mind that when he asks you, after finishing his question, try to look at him. Try to look at his eyes, his forehead, and etc. Now, let me tell you the third step or tip of navigating your one-on-one interview. Try to use non-verbal communication, body language, and face gestures, hand gestures, and etc. Because sometimes actions, feeling, and emotion talk louder than your words. Because if you are happy and you are saying that, oh, I'm very sad, if your face says that you're happy, then you cannot lie. It means that non-verbal communication is very, very necessary. Now, let me tell you the fourth step of navigating or handling your interview. The fourth one is to know about your interview. What are you interviewing for? If you don't know what's your goal is or what's your interview about, you should know about your interview already, because you will have a comfortable environment if you know about your interviewer and the interviewee that you are applying for. Do you get it? And the last one is try to have a sense of their company. What I mean is try to feel their feelings. Try to understand what their problems are. What are they looking for? If you get these things, make sure you win the interview and you can easily get job offers. Otherwise, you will have 0 job offers. Okay, that's all for today's lecture. I mean the job interview and as well as the one type of job interview, which is one-on-one interview. In the next video, I'm gonna talk about the panel interview, perhaps the another type. So now, time to leave you. See you in the next time.